to a little bit of what she had to say.
Customer said there was kids shot in the street at the bus stop at Cotman in Oxford. So I ran down there, and the kid was laying in the street, shot in his back, and I put the blood pressure on him, and I looked over, and there was 4 more kids, and then there was another one down further, like by Rite Aid. Then I heard somebody else say they found 2 more kids shot in an alley, and then we started putting kids in cop cars to go to the hospital.
You think, I have 3 boys, it could have been one of my children, you know, when the kids came running in. I just tried to keep them calm and, you know, do the best I could possibly do to keep them calm and keep myself calm too. But, yeah, it's hard.
Hello again, 4:30 now, and Action News continues here with more on our breaking news this afternoon. We have now learned that at least 8 people have been shot near a SEPTA bus stop in Philadelphia's Burholm neighborhood today. This shooting happened at the intersection of Rising Sun and Cotman Avenues. We know at least 4 of the victims were juveniles. Right now, police are searching for what they describe as a dark blue Hyundai Elantra with temporary tags.
You have 3 masked shooters getting out of that car, according to sources. SEPTA says one of its buses was caught in the crossfire, and police say someone was shooting while driving by the bus in a car. We're also learning there's another scene here. This is at the Frankfurt terminal. We will be following this story, and we'll have an update live from the scene in our next half hour.
This is the second mass shooting that we had in 2 days. Just yesterday, there was a mass shooting where there was a 17-year-old that was murdered. 5 other people got shot, including a 70-year-old woman was shot in the head while she was on the bus. Now, today around 3 o'clock, when the kids are getting out of school, you got a car pull up, 3 gunmen jump out with masks and just open fire on a whole crowd and just shoot 8 kids, man. And they running into the bars, they running into places. Check this out, man. The people are horrified. Check this out.
It is Wednesday afternoon. I'm Brian Taff alongside Sarah Bloomquist, and we begin with breaking news here today in Burholm, where it has happened again. Several people shot at a bus stop in Philadelphia. This happening just about 1 hour ago.
Yeah, we're hearing at least 7 shot. This is video from the Citizens app showing the police response there at the scene at Cotman and Rising Sun. Police say they've found at least seven victims in various conditions at the scene. They have been transported to area hospitals. We've just learned at least 4 of those victims are juveniles. SEPTA does tell us a bus was hit with multiple bullets, but no one on that bus was hit.
We do have several reporters en route to the scene right now. Action News reporter John Paul live at Frankfurt now, where there is a second crime scene thought to be connected to what we just described. John?
Correct. Yeah, Brian. So we're at the Frankfurt Transportation Center, and this guy right here has actually been counting the bullet holes in the bus. So I'm going to start showing you some of them. We've got one right here, and then if you walk with me down this way, we've got a couple more in the bus just over here in the Morgan & Morgan sign. A total of at least 4 bullets hit this bus. We're told this bus came from that original scene over at Cotman and Rising Sun, where we've learned that at least 7 people were hit there. We're trying to get information on their conditions, but that is what we know at this point. We just arrived here at the transportation center, and they are cordoning off this bus. They're investigating right now. We're told no one on the bus was hit, but we see at least 4 bullet holes in the side of this bus. This one just arrived a short time ago from the scene of the shooting, which happened over at Cotman and Rising Sun. So it sounds like maybe 2 buses could have been hit. We know there's one major scene over at Cotman and Rising Sun, and then there's this secondary scene here at the Frankfurt Transportation Center, where you see these officers right now investigating. This is now a crime scene right here, so they've been trying to push us back. But that is the latest that we have here at the Transportation Center. Brian, Sarah, I'll send it back to you. Try to answer any questions if you have them.
Yeah, just an extraordinary scene, John, as we see those bullet holes in real time. I want to recue some video that we showed you a moment ago. This is again from the Citizens app showing the immediate police response in the aftermath of this latest shooting. Again, this is the 4th shooting involving SEPTA in just the last week in Philadelphia. This one, at least 7 people shot. This is all very fluid. As mentioned, it happened just within the last, say, hour or so. And as Sarah mentioned, we are learning right now that at least 7 of these victims are young people.
Yeah, Cottman and Rising Sun, a major intersection there, 5-point intersection with lots of people at this hour as well. This shooting happened just hours after SEPTA police did announce a more aggressive approach to combating crime within its system. The change was implemented in the wake of 3 other deadly shootings involving SEPTA bus passengers, as Brian said, within a week.
You know, crime was down for the last 2.5 months or so here in Philadelphia. The murders was down, shootings was down, but now there's been a surge in the last 10 days, man. It's like a lot of the gangs across the city, man, is going crazy and declaring war on each other. You know what I mean? Let's listen to what the news has to say. We'll come right back.
Developing this noon, police have identified the teenager killed when 2 gunmen opened fire at a SEPTA bus stop in Ogons. 4 other people were wounded. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Josh Sanders joins us live with the latest on the investigation and tells us about the local leader who got very emotional when asked about this latest shooting. Good afternoon, Josh.
Good afternoon, Jim. Philadelphia police have identified 17-year-old Damon Taylor as that teenager killed in Monday's shooting in Philadelphia's Ogons neighborhood. Police say Taylor was a student at Imhotep Institute Charter High School and that he was targeted. The shooting happened Monday afternoon around 3:45 minutes after students got out of school for the day. 3 teenagers, including Taylor and 2 other bystanders, were shot, including a woman in her 70s. Police say a group of 17 kids were about to board a SEPTA bus in the area of Godfrey and Ogons Avenues when 2 people walked up and began firing multiple rounds into the crowd. Of the 4 people injured, officials say 2 15-year-olds suffered from graze wounds. The 2 bystanders, a woman in her 70s, was shot once in the forehead, and a 49-year-old suffered a graze wound to their right forearm. Officials say the target of the shooting was Damon Taylor. He was taken to Albert Einstein Medical Center where he died from his injuries. And today, Philadelphia DA Larry Krasner was moved to tears as he discussed the shooting.
A juvenile who has now lost his life. We have a 70-year-old woman. Excuse me. We have a 70-year-old woman with a grocery cart on a bus who is struck in the head with a bullet. This is an absolute outrage. It will be solved. Those responsible will be vigorously prosecuted.
Police say the victims range from age 15 to 71 years old. According to the Philadelphia School District, all of the teens are Imhotep students, and at this time, no arrests have been made as police are still working to determine a motive. We're told SEPTA bus video cameras recorded the entire incident and will help in their investigation. Jim, back to you.
Thank you, Josh.
I'm telling y'all right now, you know, the people in the city of Philadelphia, a lot of people are afraid to come outside. A lot of people are afraid to work with these children. As I was telling you guys, last night on a SEPTA bus, a 37-year-old man was shot twice in the chest over, argument. I don't know. Like I said, these young gangs and these men they're going crazy out here, man. I mean, they're literally gangbangers. Something that died in Philadelphia in the 70s and early 80s, it's been revamped. And I don't have an answer. Like, they're going crazy. But like I said, if you check this clip out here, this is a man being shot on the SEPTA bus. And then they also going to talk about yesterday the mass shooting where 2 gunmen ran up on a group of kids on the bus stop again and opened fire. Check this out.
It is Tuesday night. I'm Gray Hall with Shari Williams. The big story tonight on Action News is breaking news in South Philadelphia. Tonight, 1 man dead. This after he was shot on a SEPTA bus.
After the shots were fired, the shooter got off the bus and ran from the scene. Right now, officers are working to track him down. Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson live for us at police headquarters with the latest on this shooting. Sharifa.
Yeah, great, Shari. Just another terrifying ordeal. Philadelphia police say that this began as an argument and quickly escalated to a shooting on that bus. Around 6:40 p.m. at South Broad Street and Snyder Avenue, police closed off the block as they continued their investigation into the city's latest deadly transit shooting.
I'm taking Uber more so than I'm taking public transportation. It's costing me a little bit more money, but you can't put a price on life, right? And I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Scary moments on this SEPTA bus after gunfire erupted Tuesday evening. When officers arrived, they found a 37-year-old man suffering from at least 2 gunshot wounds. He was taken to Jefferson University Hospital where he died. SEPTA police say the suspect ran from the bus into the Snyder station nearby. The latest shooting put safety on the transit system in the spotlight again.
This is an absolute outrage. It will be solved. Those responsible will be vigorously prosecuted.
It was just yesterday afternoon when 2 people walked up and began spraying a busy SEPTA bus stop with bullets, firing off 40 rounds. 17-year-old Damon Taylor was killed and 2 other teens suffered graze wounds. The bullets would also pierce a Route 6 SEPTA bus, injuring 2 women inside. Riders now have even more questions about where and if they're truly safe riding the city's transit.
We need to really do something with the gun violence to help the youth resolve the issues with words, with guidance, rather than just bullets flying all the time.
And right now, no word on the victim's identity in this latest case. Police, they say that they continue to review surveillance video and, of course, search for that suspect. We're live outside Philadelphia Police Headquarters tonight. Sharifa Jackson for Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Gray?
Okay, Sharifa, thanks for the update.
All I'm going to say is in closing, this is not something that's just happening exclusively in Philadelphia. It's happening across the country in cities like Birmingham, Memphis. You know, a lot of cities like Memphis and Chicago gets a lot of the coverage, but Philadelphia consistently has been averaging a higher murder rate than Chicago forever. They don't care. The cameras don't come here. Nobody cares. You know, Philadelphia and Baltimore, bodies are dropping like it's nothing every single day, man. Every single day, and we need help. I don't know what could be done with this, but what makes it harder now is because it's the younger children. And this is why I don't allow my son to walk home from school. Because I can't, the sad part is, I can't trust my son around my own people. You know, my wife wants to move from neighborhood around people who we historically said oppressors, because living around your own people is dangerous. And it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. You know, you got these young boys getting shot, just standing out waiting for the bus that ain't got nothing to do with gangbanging. They just caught in the crossfire because, and the rap says bang bang anywhere gang. My AK spray all day. I mean, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just wow. It's just yeah. Out here in Philadelphia, man. You live in the city, man. You black. You got a young black son. You taking a chance. Unfortunately, you taking a chance, and you know, some of us out here create programs to try to help the youth, but it's not enough. It's not working. Something drastically is going to have to be done, because now, in closing, I want y'all to understand something. It's been 2 mass shootings in 2 days. Bodies are dropping, right? Now there's the retaliation part, and that's the part that don't make the national news all the time. So now going into the weekend, we may have 31 shootings, because they're going to be shooting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth now. That's just the way it go. 70-year-old woman got shot in the head. That's somebody's grandma. They want revenge. They want revenge against both gangs. That's the way. That's just the way it goes down, unfortunately, man. So if you live in the city of Philadelphia, man, keep your children, man, in the house. Keep them close to you, man, for a while until some of this stuff can die down. But man, it's bad right now, man. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to Street Media TV. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.